town of Hollowbrook was a place where everyone knew each other by name. It was a close-knit community, filled with people who had lived there for generations. But that all changed one chilly autumn evening when the first tendrils of white smoke appeared. It started in the outskirts, a faint mist that curled up from the forest. No one paid much attention to it at first. It was just smoke, maybe from a campfire, or perhaps a fog rolling in from the lake. But this was different. This smoke was alive. The first to encounter it was old Mr. Granger, who lived alone near the edge of the woods. The next morning, when he came into town, something about him was off. He didn't greet people with his usual cheerful smile, and when asked, he seemed confused, as if he couldn't remember their names. The townsfolk shrugged it off as old age, but then it happened to Mrs. Alder, and then to young Tommy Reeves. Word spread quickly. The smoke, pale, swirling, and silent, was a thief. It didn't steal material things, it stole memories. The townspeople grew fearful, avoiding the areas where the smoke was seen. But no one could escape it forever. One by one, they fell victim to the smoke. A brush of it across the skin, and a cherished memory was gone. The first kiss, a beloved pet, a birthday, a mother's face, it could take anything. And with each encounter, it took more. Those who were touched too often were left with blank stares and empty minds, eventually forgetting how to breathe. The town's laughter turned to whispers, and whispers turned to silence. In the center of it all was Jacob, a man in his late 30s who had lived in Hollowbrook his entire life. Jacob remembered everyone, every detail of the town, every story. He watched in horror as his friends and neighbors slowly lost themselves, their identities fading away with every breath of the smoke. He knew he was lucky or cursed. The smoke had brushed him once, but he couldn't remember what it took. He feared it might have been something important. Now, Jacob was alone. He could feel the weight of his memories, but also the fear of what he had lost and the dread of losing more. The town was silent now, save for the soft hiss of the smoke as it drifted down the streets, seeking its next victim. Jacob knew that if it touched him again, it would take everything.